this is why so many people are moving to the cloud. It reduces tech challenges. You know, we had a situation internally with Secular where we ran out of space on a cloud hard drive. So we fixed it in about 2 minutes.
Yep.
If you had run out of space on a hard drive that you own, you have to get another hard drive. You have to get a bigger drive.
We were using platform as a service. We were able to dynamically expand it live because imagine it's somewhere in the cloud. It's actually part of a massive array of hard drives that they were able to just allocate more space to and increase the partition while, not with zero downtime, essentially. So that's, it's a good example. Thanks, Ron.
It improves IT productivity in large part because so many of us are working from home these days, at least part of the time, and you can get to anything from anywhere. Enhanced security and compliance, in theory, that's up to you. You have to set that up. Flexible and scalable, though, it is very scalable. You need more resources. It's simply a matter of contacting your vendor. Cost optimization.
That's an interesting one.
Which we'll get into in the next slide, is so on the one hand, it is cheaper to rent a virtual space at one of the myriad hosters. And you don't have to buy a new server every time you need to expand that way. On the other hand, there's a lot of expense with keeping up with it, and it's a monthly bill.
Yeah, it's rent versus own, right?
Right.
So that is part of it, and you have to take that in consideration. It's rent versus own, but it does allow you to be flexible not only from a scalability perspective, but from a cost perspective as well. I don't need this anymore. I stop using it, and then I stop getting charged for it. So it's a completely different model, and it optimizes costs in some ways. For example, Ron and I were talking about this the other day. Hiring experts to maintain this equipment is where the real cost lies when you own, when it's a build versus buy situation.
Right, and I'm sure you all know that a good network administrator costs. And if you go in the cloud, they already have good network administrators and they're paying that cost, or you're paying it, but only part of it.